Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Education is the foundation underlying all our efforts to build the country, the soul of the Chinese nation, and the basis of a powerful nation. The Chinese government proposed that China should work hard to run education to the satisfaction of the people, provide well-rounded education for all students, deepen overall educational reform, focus on improving the quality of education, and cultivate a spirit of innovation in students. In the reform tide of China's educational innovation, curriculum reform, educational equality, and educational socialization are becoming popular keywords. Social resources, represented by Social Charity Fund, start to take part in educational innovation. Social force starts to show its value in promoting educational development. From July 20th to 25th, 2014, with the organization of Shenzhen Innovation Corporate Social Responsibility Development Center and Ivy Elite Education Association, a Chinese educational delegation comprising of Liu Jian, Deputy Director and Chief Expert of the National Assessment of Educational Quality and Collaborative Innovation Center, Yin Haoqing, Deputy Director of Shanghai Municipal Education Committee, Zhong Deli, President of Jilin Institute of Education Science, Xiao Shui Chao, President of the Teaching and Research Section of Henan Province, Zhao Shanghui, Vice President of Hunan Institute of Education Science, Ji Chengzhong, Director of Shenzhen Futian International Education Center, Zheng Yan, Executive President of National New Curriculum Research Institute, Emily Hu, Chief Officer for International Cooperation Affairs of National Project Team for Chinese Curriculum Reform and Educational Innovation, and China Region's President of Ivy Elite Education Association, and Liang Yudong, President of Shenzhen Innovation Corporate Social Responsibility Development Center and representative of the funders, attended a conference titled Great Leaders Summit in Modern Information Technology Age in Washington. They held a 5-day closed seminar, conducted field visits, and exchanged with about 100 American secondary school principals and educational experts from Harvard University, Johns Hopkins University, Florida State University, the NASSP, Discovery Education, and the Council on Foundations.
我是第一次参加这么高规格的国际研讨会，而且我们国家呢正在面临着深层次的课程改革。 所以我们这一次也是带着很多问题来的。
那么这一次来呢，有2个期待：一呀，是看一看呢，美国他们的中小学对教师培训是怎么做的；第二啊，从培训方式、培训手段上看看他们呢是怎么做的。
World-renowned educational experts, including David Rose, Professor, the School of Education of Harvard University. Paul Davidson, Emmy Award winner for Education Innovation. Roy Baumeister, Professor, Florida State University. Henry Smith, Professor, the School of Education at Johns Hopkins University, and former U.S. Assistant Secretary of Education. Joanne Bartoletti, Chief Expert of the NASSP, together with Education Information Technology experts from Discovery Education, displayed the latest American educational research achievements and applications. The focuses centered on the application and growing trend of information technology in American education in all aspects, from educational policy, psychology, and administration, to marketing, technology, and application of informatization. These new educational models and efficiencies deeply impressed Chinese delegates.
感觉到信息技术在美国的基础教育中已经是一个常态，而且他们的应用都具有创造性。
我觉得他们在研究教育问题的一些方法和研究工具方面对我们非常有启发。
会议的形式非常活跃，然后参与度也是非常的高， 我感觉到这样的研讨会呢，能够让我们获得更多的信息，来思考我们中美两国教育的差异。
At the headquarters of Discovery Education, education information experts showed the great revolution in education brought by the development of digital information technology, which has revolutionized teaching models in traditional education and continues to evolve at a fast pace.
这样一个 Discovery 它这个公司它的这个主持人放了一个很短的一个短片，这个短片但是呢，应该讲。与会的无论是美国的朋友还是我们从中国来的朋友，我们大家都很震撼。大家给热烈掌声。为什么呢？因为它这个短片很短的时间，但是表达了非常重要的一个教育的诉求。它的开头就是教育到底是什么？他在里面讲，教育是想象，是激情，是好奇心，是创造力。
In Washington, D.C., Chinese delegates and American principals exchanged in-depth ideas and discussed approaches to education innovation and practice in China and America. Representatives from the Chinese Ministry of Education, Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen, Hunan, Jilin, and Henan introduced featured educational reform and achievements in China. The Ministry of Education, Beijing Normal University, the Chinese Curriculum Reform and Education Innovation National Project Team, and experts of Chinese New Curriculum Reform also began cooperation projects with American educational experts and principals on the achievements of the educational reform. It is expected that Sino-U.S. cooperation and exchange in special projects in education will continue to develop and strengthen.
There's a whole lot more similarities between American education and Chinese education than there are differences.
As well as understanding now that the Chinese education system has many of the same challenges the American education systems currently.
So thank you so much for the opportunity to hear about the Chinese school system as we support each other and develop partnerships and relationships.
It was wonderful hearing about the Chinese education reform movement across the country. And there's so many similarities.
I would like that opportunity, if it was available, to partner with one of these schools and to see if there's some professional development work that we could do together.
Chinese experts attending this summit in the USA were part of the national project team on the promotion of curriculum reform and education innovation with Social Capital Fund. The program was jointly carried out by the Basic Education Curriculum Development Center of the Ministry of Education and Beijing Normal University, the National Assessment of Education Quality and Collaborative Innovation Center, Beijing Normal University, National New Curriculum Research Institute, Shenzhen Innovation Corporate Social Responsibility Development Center, Shenzhen Charity Federation, and Ivy Elite Educational Association. The goal is to send Chinese educational experts abroad who enable new kinds of international exchange and cooperation in a special program funded by the project team. The achievements of the conference will be presented through the platform of the National Project Team to related educational departments and primary and secondary schools. The National Project Team will continue to utilize global educational resources and cooperate with American educational partners, particularly the NASSP, to jointly promote the application of modern educational information technology, the introduction of excellent courses, and student innovation activities, modern principal training, modern education evaluation system, joint running schools, and educational administrative development. The National Project Team will go on discovering and developing and recognizing leaders and achievements in China's education sector, pushing forward China's K-12 education to a brighter future.